Make you say, oh my, feels just like I don't try. Look so good, I might die. All I know is everybody loves me. Head down, swaying to my own sound. Flashes in my face now. All I know is everybody loves me. Everybody loves me. Everybody, oh, everybody. Don't need my health, got my name and got my wealth. I stare at the sun just for kicks all by myself. I lose track of time, so I might be past my prime, but I'm feeling oh so good, yeah. Oh my, feels just like I don't try. Look so good, I might die. All I know is everybody loves me. Head down, swaying to my own sound. Flashes in my face now. All I know is everybody loves me. Loves me. Oh, I said everybody, don't you know you are? Everybody,
Corner, Phil. Back screen, I got you. Here we go. Get it going. Back. Go screen. Got you. Flash him out. Got you, screen. Corner. Cut. Get out. Ball. I'm good. You stay. I got him. I'm on that. No. Push it. I got it. 49. Yep. Take it away. Low. I'm on low. I'm back in here. I'm back. Go low. Look low. I'm good. Relocate. Shooter. Relocate. Yep. Flowers again. Get past. Get it going. No! I got ball! I got middle. Dad, get back! Get back in post! Oh! Yep. Flowers again! Get past! Get it going! Here we go! Yep. The ball! Cross screen, go over it! Here we go! Set it up. Set it up. Good. Corner, Phil. Here we go. Get it going. Got you. Flash around. I got you, screen. Use me. Corner. Cut. Get out. Heavy man. All right, here.
Out! One more!
Lock down.
Get to him.
Downstream. I'm through. Keep ball.
Yep. Turn down. Use that. Huh? Come on.
Use that help.
I'm through. Back. Come on.
Rotate the ball.
I thought.
The baseline.
Get on Williams!
You got double.
Back cross.
You got nothing. You got nothing.
Look on.
You got nothing.
D up on Williams. Watch top, got wing.
Come on. Whoa.
Help inside, watch top, rotate. Help left. Deep. Got deep. We go. Oh yeah. Left help. Flash.
Get on Williams!
Coming at you. Left. Oh, I'm through.
Left.
Ball.
Deep ball. I'm doing.
D up on Williams. Yep.
Flash.
Coming. down screen. Coming out, jump. Down screen.
I've seen it with my own eyes. I would get otherwise without the luxury of leaving. The touch and feeling of free is untangible technically. It's something you got to believe in. Connect the cause and the fact, one foot in front of the next. This is the start of a journey. And my mind is already gone, and the fear of the unknown somehow just doesn't concern me. And you can stand right there if you want, but I'm going on.
This is it. The last game of my rookie season. Kinda hard to believe. These 82 games have gone by in a blur. I know we're on the outside looking in when it comes to playoffs, but that doesn't mean I can't go out and give it everything I have one last time. So here goes nothing.
Washington, D.C. The Wizards playing host to an Eastern Conference affair here at the Verizon Center.
It's the end of a string of away games for the Hawks as they look forward to returning home after this one. And you look at this team, 12 games off the lead, but certainly a team that's won its share of games.
But I guarantee you what, guys, the adrenaline is always there.
So it's Washington now. 8-point game coming off that loss against the Nets.
And it's a tough game to lose. I mean, they actually put up a pretty solid effort, I thought. But when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Well, Greg, I think you've got to try to convert the positive. Take them into the momentum of your next game and use them for momentum. And then take what you did well and double down the efforts here tonight.
Splitter sets a screen. Schroeder, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me, and whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
And Dennis Schroeder has drawn some comparisons to Rajon Rondo. Long arms, very quick and athletic. He's awfully tough to keep in front of you, but he's also a guy that can knock down a mid-range jump shot.
Shot clock at 6. And it's good. Through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Atlanta. This Dennis Schroeder, in a lot of ways, like a Greg Anthony, very quick, very smart on the floor, but he's a young player, and he says, Clark, that he watched a lot of tape of Tony Parker to see how he got to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a great blueprint, especially when you consider the Hawks run a very similar system to the Spurs.
Count the bucket.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Wizards trail by 3. Now here's Moore. Nene, the screen. Moore, left side. Kicks it to Humphries. Here's Neal. Drills the baseline jumper. Neal's got 6. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Schroeder. And the shot is good.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control is essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Now, here's Oubre. Guarded by Hardaway. Oubre, good.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
Schroeder kicks to Hardaway. Now, here's Schroeder. He's tightly guarded. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And Moore kicks to Neal. Back to Moore. Clock at 6. Inside. Humphries pushes to Nene. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And Nene, a guy with an incredibly strong start to his career in Denver, the first Brazilian to ever be selected in the first round. Voted, as you may recall, to the NBA All-Rookie team.
Yeah, and came into the league just a tremendously raw talent. Really developed faster than a lot of people expected, but what has been the case for him is the injury bug. I mean, the knee, the foot, shoulder, Achilles, you name it, he's had it, and it's hindered his career somewhat.
And cancer. He's beaten
Yes,
cancer.
that's a very good point.
And both free throws good for Nene.
Yeah, you know, going back to Nene, in 14 years, he's been able to suit up for roughly 65% of the games. That's tough on a team's continuity on both ends of the floor. Injuries have been a part of that, though, and oftentimes those are beyond the player's control.
1:51 left here in the first quarter. And it's Moore penetrating and stolen by Splitter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And you know, guys, the thing with Nene, he helps you in so many ways when he's in there. He's hard to back down in the post. He eats up space. Tough to get around on picks. He has the toughness that champions are made of.
Hardaway hits them both. Tim Hardaway Jr., the son of the great Tim Hardaway Sr., had a very good rookie season. However, last season, Clark, not the improvement that some were hoping to see on him.
Kevin, you knew the expectations were going to be high going forward, very high. but sometimes you step back before you move forward. He only shot 39% last season, very low for a guy of his caliber.
And Moore kicks to the net. And it's Moore penetrating. Six on the shot clock. Passes it to Neal. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
The Wizards making a switch here. Sessions is checked in. There's a minute left in the first quarter of the game. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. .58 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Schroeder. Drops in the layup for two. Schroeder's got his second basket of the game.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Moore outside. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And in part because I just thought they came out flat in that game and could never recover. Just not their best effort.
And I thought perhaps they might get an injection of life from somebody off the bench, but that never happened either.
That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You know, his game is all about speed, Kevin. You saw there how fast he can shake loose for an easy basket.
Here's Schroeder. Here's Scott. A three-pointer is right on target. Scott's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Hawks lead by 9. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
For the Wizards, Oubre's checked in for Sessions, and Moore subbed in for John Wall. On the court right now for the Hawks, Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center, and it's Cephalosha in at the 3, the small forward. And Beal kicks to Oubre. Dudley. There's a screen by Gortat. 6 to shoot. Moore passes to Beal. Pulls up. Off the left rim and out.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, freak in the last matchup against the Nets came through when they needed him to. He picked up 5 points, and he was a mainstay at the free throw line, getting a fair amount of his points off of fouls. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
Rankador, he was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
Here's Gortat. And another miss by Washington.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Korver gets a wide-open look. Off target from three-point range.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Moore against Teague. And Moore kicks to Beal. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Teague drives in. And it's good. Teague's got 11 points.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes. Boy, I tell you, last season was a big one for the Hawks and Coach Budenholzer. Their dominant season won him multiple Coach of the Month titles, and eventually he won the Coach of the Year award.
Moore dishes to Oubre. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high percentage shots. Move the ball around and make the defense rotate.
Some of the best free throw shooters in the NBA. Let's highlight them. 5th, Kyle Korver.
You know, just because they're free, Kevin, doesn't mean they're easy. For him, it looks easy, but to shoot such a high percentage each night takes an awful lot of work.
For the Wizards, Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Humphries comes in for Jared Dudley. And Gary Neal subbed in for Bradley Beal. The shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Good on the three-point shot. Holiday's got 6. It was pretty obvious, I thought, great, that Budenholzer was the deserved coach of the year. I mean, Steve Kerr, there are a lot of good names you could put in there. But what he's done taking the Hawks to the top of the East, few saw that coming.
I agree with you. I mean, he has transformed this Hawks team over the past couple of years, has a wonderful team game. You know, obviously a lot of influence coming from Pop when he was with San Antonio, but he is really, I think, redefining how the game of basketball is being played at the pro level.
Here's Neal. Cannot hit. Good D by Holiday.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Schroeder. No good from outside. Washington has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Good on the shot. 6 points for Kelly Oubre.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Splitter sets a screen. Hardaway passes to Splitter. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Moore. He's guarded by Schroeder. Poked loose. And Holiday kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Holiday. Washington with the rebound.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Picked by Humphries. Here's Oubre. That one off the back iron and out.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. So it's Washington now.
Well, I tell you what, Nene is a man among boys down low. Remarkable physical power. And he's also got a tough mentality about him. Just a real rugged individual.
They double him with Freak. Splitter kicks to Holiday. Feeds it to Schroeder. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Another shot from outside. They're not attacking. I mean, going in and seeking contact like they did in the first one, I'm not seeing that.
Yeah, you can't play the score, Clark. You have to play your game. They need to mix it up a little bit here.
Splitter sets a screen. Off the pick. Rebounded by Moore.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Moore's got his third basket of the night right there. Pass to Splitter. He dishes it to Holiday. He kicks it to Hardaway. Pass to Schroeder. Moore with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. John Wall's checked in for Washington.
John Wall.
Schroeder passes to Holiday. Some solid defense from Moore. Wizards trail by 20. And Wall kicks to Humphries. And there's the pass to Nene. The dish to Neal. Right wing. Hardaway with the steal. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. To the right side. Releases from the wing and drills it. Hardaway has got 8 points.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
Moore outside. No one near him. The rebound by Holiday.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Schroeder. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Atlanta, ending the second quarter on a 15-6 run. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, you certainly have some ground to make up in the second half of this game. Where do you guys need to improve as a team?
I don't think we're matching their level of hustle right now. They're putting out a lot of effort several times each possession. And that's something we need to mimic if we want to climb back in.
We'll look forward to watching. Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Okay, pay attention so we can cover some stuff. We're capable of much better basketball than we played in the first half. Our field goal percentage has to come up in the second half. The shots just weren't dropping, but stay at it. That'll change after the break. Also, the handle we've kept on the ball has been nice and tight. They love to force us into more mistakes, but you guys haven't been letting that happen. Good job. Okay, in terms of pace, let's keep things moderate next half. Turning this game into a track meet might hurt us more than it will help us. All right, I think you got the message. Now let's make this a half to build on and put this game in the win column.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
You're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Teague. He has 11 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
The Hawks leading by 22. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. Hawks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Schroeder kicks to Splitter. Hardaway against Sessions. Schroeder. Holiday with the 3. No luck. And Washington the other way now. On its way from Neal for 2. And another miss by Washington. Atlanta shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. Splitter sets a screen. Schroeder passes to Splitter. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And the one thing Thiago Splitter gives you every year, Clark, is consistency. The numbers, the effort, the results, all very familiar every year.
Yeah, his game is really built on the intangibles. He hustles, he knows where he's supposed to be, he gets to the right spot at the right time, crashes the boards, takes charges. He does all the little stuff.
And for Thiago Splitter, he's been a relatively unsung player in his career, never getting his number called on offense, receiving little recognition from the media, but providing tough defense in the post. He shot over 55%, crashes the boards in the 20 minutes or so a game that he gets. So that's been good enough to really establish a productive career.
You know, getting back to Splitter, yes, you need superstars to win in this league, but you also need guys like him, guys who put the team first, will bust the gut to carry out their responsibilities on the floor, off the court, and in the locker room. You need all of that to be a championship team.
Atlanta shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Looking to get back on track here. Hardaway from outside. That one goes. Count it. Hardaway has got 11.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Moore inside. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Humphries. Got a piece of it. Dishes to Schroeder. He feeds it to Hardaway. Kept alive by Atlanta. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
The Wizards making a switch here. Nene's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Wizards shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. Knocks down the 3-ball. Sessions has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Hardaway kicks it over to Schroeder. Splitter sets a screen. Outside Holiday. Out to the right wing. Hardaway dishes to Scott. 5 on the clock. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Scott's got 5.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Here's Nene, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
You can see where the Hawks rank in the league stats over the last 10 games. 3rd in assists, 3rd in three-point shooting. And they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually, that's elite level.
And their assist rankings, that stands out to me as well. Good ball distribution is so critical to an efficient offense. And this is a team that gets that. They've made it a priority.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. And Mike Scott, a former second-round draft pick who has carved out a role here in the NBA the last 2 seasons, Clark. He was a major contributor off the bench.
Yeah, he's a bit of a tweener, not big enough to maintain position down low on a consistent basis and not quick enough to really be a 3-man or small forward, but what he can do is get to the basket, rebound okay, and knock down the deep shot.
Here's Neal. He's guarded by Schroeder. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
This is a joke.
.114 left in the 3rd. And there's the feed to Splitter. Schroeder with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Splitter sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. The tray. That's good. Schroeder's got 7.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
And it's Moore penetrating. Kicks it to Sessions. Right wing. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Rebound by the Hawks. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Schroeder. Defense right on him. Ice ball movement here by Atlanta. Off target with his 3.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
The Wizards have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Ramon Sessions.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Sessions nails both of them. 8 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Schroeder. That's tipped. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Hawks on top, running away with it. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Wizards shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. On the court right now for the Hawks. Shelvin Mack is out there with Kent Bazemore. Then it's Mike Scott, and it's Muscala in at the center, filling out the middle.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there. You know, something that's floating around in the sports world and in the NBA is reseeding after the playoffs start. And for those of you who may not understand the situation, it's simply saying that no matter what, it would play the lower seeded team, however you get to those numbers.
And with that whole concept of playoff reseeding, so often we'll see a second or third seed team get us. That jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with little resistance from the defense, you got to take it.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Mack. Outside, Scott launches a three, but they get it back. Second shot opportunity, and the shot is good.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Mack, the pass to Bazemore. Muscala misses. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Here's the screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Oubre. The shot will not go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Mack. And the layup's good off the glass. Mack's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And it's more penetrating. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, nobody really knew, Greg, what to make of Washington going into last year's playoffs. They came out strong with a big sweep against a pretty good Raptors team.
Yeah, how about taking them down 4 straight? And it was the first time a team has swept an opponent without home court advantage since 2011. Also was the first sweep for the Wizards in franchise history.
First free throw is good.
Take a look at the game for free. He's got 8 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
And so Moore nails both of them.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with the win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against you.
And Mack kicks to Scott. Passes it to Mack. Lets it go from deep, and he gets it to go. Mack's got 7 now in this quarter. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Moore outside.
And one thing that I know a lot of fans are worried about it is NBA jerseys with ads on it. It's something the NBA has explored more in-depth recently and would be another stream of revenue for the league.
And with the ads on the jerseys, it isn't something that would sit well with the fans probably, but around the globe, almost every other league in the world has ads on their jerseys.
You know, the NBA has shown that they're willing to try new things with jerseys, much like they've looked at other issues. It started with the sleeve jerseys, and advertisements is just another area they're exploring.
John Wall's checked in for Washington. Paul Millsap is checked in for Atlanta. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Gortat's checked in for Blair. Humphries comes in for Jared Dudley. Sessions checked in for Allen Anderson. And Moore subbed in for John Wall. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Al Horford's checked in for Muscala. Cephalosha comes in for Kent Bazemore. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. And it's Teague in for Matt. Gortat with the screen for Sessions. Buries it from three-point range.
They're simply living and dying from behind the arc in this second half. And I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used. They've got to balance it out.
Gortat against Horford. Millsap a screen. Off the screen. And Horford lays it up and in.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Moore, left side. Back to Gortat. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. The Hawks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Teague kicks to Millsap. Doubled by Moore. The Hawks working the ball around. And it's Teague, that time on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 6 assists now in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Moore against Teague. Clock at 6. 14 feet away. No good from Moore.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Sessions against Teague. Horford dishes to Korver. From deep. They get it back. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Washington again with the bucket. The Hawks shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. Teague kicks to Millsap. They get a hand on it. There's a good screen. Down low.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hawks.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side, Greg.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Jeff Teague. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Moore. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jeff Teague.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
At the line for your Wizards, Freak, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Jared Dudley's checked in for Chris Humphries. And then for Atlanta, Mike Scott's checked in for Millsap. Justin Holiday comes in for Cephalosha. And Hardaway is subbed in for Kyle Korver. He hits the second from the line.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Greg, you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Oubre. Out to Sessions. Great D that time from Hardaway. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game,